Hello and welcome back to Miami Star Tarot. I have been gone for a few days because I had an injury and I am right now just starting to feel a little bit better. So I am going to finish from the sign that I left off. I just posted Pisces. My next sign is going to be Aries, then Taurus, and then Gemini. These are timeless readings for July only. So anytime in July that you come across them, they should be good enough. So I apologize. I tried to get ahead of myself and do them in June, but you know, I got this injury and I had to wait a few days before I could do this. So today is July 2nd. So Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, you will be getting your reading today, July 2nd, and it should apply for all of July. So it should be pretty timeless for July. All right, so I am using the Bianco Nero Tarot for your general July 2020 reading, and these are a beautiful card. It's a beautiful deck. It is black and white ink illustrations, hand illustrations. So I really love this deck, and I think that you will too. So Aries, let's get started with your reading. I shall set this aside. All right. Few of these shuffles going. I apologize for if any of you guys were waiting for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, but it literally has been about a good week. I couldn't speak very well for the first few days. But now I'm good enough to be able to read your fortune. Alright, let's get a couple more. What's going on for Aries for July 2020 general reading? This isn't necessarily going to be about love or about money or career. It's just whatever the cards tell us. It's just a focus point. One more, Aries, July 2020. Aries, July 2020. Get a good one. Let's shuffle going. Alright, let's cut the deck. And we're going to do I call it the Gypsy Spread. It's a modified Celtic cross where you get 6 cards, and then if I need to, I will pull clarifiers for positions. Alright. There we go, Aries. We'll set this aside if I need them. Let's see what the general read is going to give us. Okay, this is where you are. This is the main theme. And the main theme is waiting for progress, waiting for results, and hard work being put in. It's the 7 of Pentacles. Hard work that you've put in. Now you're just waiting for the benefits to come, okay? It's called reaping what you sow. And since it's a Pentacles card and I'm not getting anything negative from it, you know, sometimes you reap what you sow and you don't like what you're reaping, depending on what you sowed, right? But in this case, it just looks like the basic general reading for you is that you are just waiting for something to come to fruition, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pull the obstacle card. The obstacle card is just going to show us what is in the way, okay? Justice. Aha. So the plot thickens. Let's see what kind of reaping you're going to be doing. I'm going to pull a clarifier card. Okay, so it looks to me, so Justice card is about having balance and making things fair for everybody. Okay, and we also have the 3 of Cups, which is a card of celebration. It's a card of coming together with friends and family. It is also a card that can mean a third party, Aries. So I'm not sure what is going on here yet, but it looks like the Justice scales are in effect right now. It could be, you know, work that you've put into a relationship as well. I'm more or less getting Aries, that you have been trying to approach something the right way. And I feel like this is more relationship based more than anything, more than work, more than money, even though you got the Pentacles. But you know, Seven of Pentacles is about reaping what you sow and waiting for something with patience. Okay. So it looks like you've been patient, you've been trying to do something correctly, and now you are going to be celebrating. Doesn't necessarily have to mean the Three of Cups, celebrating it with a third person. It could just be with family and friends, something that has been going your way, and you know that is the end result that you're waiting for, is that you're able to hold your cup up and give a cheer. So let's see up here. This card right here is something that is not necessarily yours yet, but it's in the making. Okay. It is something that may become available to you. It's a very soft future. It may be available to you, may not. Let's find out. All right, the Four of Swords. All right, this really, to me, goes together with the Seven of Pentacles. It means that you are really, you have shown patience, which is not a very typical Aries type of trait, but you have shown patience to get something that you're really wanting, okay? And in your near future, you will have a moment where you're going to be able to reflect on the things that you've done. And I'm going to pull a clarifying card, and I feel that you're going to have absolute victory. Six of Wands is victory, okay? It is recognition. It is feeling like people are appreciating you, and people coming up to you and congratulating you or patting you on the back. Maybe you help them somehow, but you are definitely going to have a moment where you're going to have some peaceful, you're going to be able to give yourself peace of mind, knowing that you put in hard work and you achieved what you were looking for, okay? Now, I would like to get a little bit more clarification in what area this is, although I do feel it has something to do with more of the love area because of the fact that you have the Three of Cups. But this is at your coming up. You are going to get recognition for something, Aries, something that you've done. And it really is going to take patience on your part and for you to be self-reflective, okay? This card down here is more of a, it's already yours. It's already what you have to work with, what you have to your advantage. Okay, so let's flip this card over. And you have the Five of Wands, which is funny because the 5 and then the 6 you got up here. You have the 5, which is friendly competition. It is maybe some jealousy going on that you've had to battle. It's basically having to go to bat for whatever it is that you're looking for, that you're wanting. But you already have this. Your future shows that you're going to have the Six of Wands, which is the success and the recognition. Okay, so it looks to me like right now, Aries, you are probably going through a period where even though you are patiently waiting for your prize, whatever that is, hopefully we'll get some more clarification, that you are also in a way having to fight for it. Okay, and part of the fighting is just being patient and putting in the work and the effort. So I'm going to put this card down and I'm going to flip over a new one. Aha! So we've got the Moon. Okay, you also have this to your advantage. You have discretion. You have truth. Okay, and you also, to me, the Moon card can mean so many different things. It is such a beautiful card. The Moon card can mean femininity. I can't even say it. I have the injury on my nose, guys. So if I say things funny, it's because of that. Femininity. It's also about secrets, exposure of the truth. It is mystery. It is also about seduction. Okay. So you have this at your side. So I feel that whatever it is that you're doing, you are doing it in a way that you are pretty much protecting yourself. You are self-preserving, and your patience and your hard work. And maybe you're just not letting people in on what you're doing. And that is what you have to your advantage, okay? Because if you have people that are giving you a hard time or competition, they don't know the whole story, Aries. So you have that to your advantage, okay? So now we're going to move into this. This is your immediate past into the present. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, a past that's a week ago. It could be a past that's maybe 2 years ago, because the past really means different things for us. Like, I know that there are things in my past that if they happened 2 years ago, but they still feel very raw to me. So to me, it's still considered a recent past because, and that's the key word, it affects my immediate future. Okay, so let's flip this card over. All right, more hard work. You know, Aries, I really wish that I could say for sure, for absolute certainty that it's about love. I don't know. This is a mystery to me. But all I know is that you are really working hard at this. Like, you are it could be a career. And I feel, Aries, that you, of all people, should know what it is, because, you know, there's thousands of you out there, and I personally cannot get a determined, like, I can't determine if it's love, if it's work. So it could be love, it could be work, whatever it is that you're doing. It is just, you are working at it, and you are just being so productive, and everything is just working in your favor. So if you are working on a new job, then you know what? It's going to be yours. You are working at it. And of course, I've gotten 2 cards of quiet reflection, of patience. So it's working to your benefit to be that way, okay? Maybe don't tell people. If you are working on a new job opportunity, don't tell anybody. Just work at it, do what you need to do, and then when you're successful, because it looks like it is in your soft future that you will be absolutely successful and get a lot of recognition, that you will be able to celebrate like you have here. This is the obstacle card, but you got the 3. So it means that it doesn't mean that it's technically an obstacle, but it's something that you're kind of working toward, and it's what you're looking forward to, but it's not yours yet. And you really want to get to this place, okay? And whatever obstacle to get to here, you're working on it, okay? And you absolutely, this is a really powerful spread, I think, Aries, for showing that your hard work is going to be rewarded, okay? I am going to pull a clarifier. Okay, and it's got the 3 of Swords, which means emotions, your head, and your heart, okay? There is going to be some kind of hurt. Somebody is going to get hurt, and it's inevitable, obviously, okay? And whether it is, you know, you're working toward a new relationship, someone's going to end up hurt in the process, because it might be a third party. Like I said, here you have the 3 of Cups. Here you have the 3 of Swords. The swords are suits of mental power, of being really in a place where you're thinking with your head and not with your heart, and you just do what needs to get done, and you don't think about it. Sometimes that is the best way to do something. This could also indicate, it doesn't have to be about love, even though it shows a heart. It could just be like in the workplace, cutting some ties in the workplace, some friendships, okay? Or maybe you're leaving a situation where you just don't want to be in anymore, and it's going to hurt some people, but you know what? It's going to make you a stronger person. All right, Aries? So whatever it is in your past that is affecting your immediate future, it's your desire, your need, and your recognition of having to break something, having to get away from something, having to break away. I'm not sure if I said that, but your need to break away from something, Aries, okay? And it is your recognition of needing to do this. And this is not always an easy thing to do, Aries, is to acknowledge something that needs to be done, even though it's going to end up hurting people. And it could end up hurting you as well. But you know what? It has to be done. And you have had a lot of success in your immediate past, into your present, just the way you are. You're a hard worker. You're determined. You don't let things, you know, if people can't help you, screw it. You help yourself, okay? And and Aries, you're pretty good at this. You know, you see something that needs to get done and you go for it, you get it done. And it looks like because in the past you have been that way, it is working to your benefit into your future right now. Now, this last card is your, it's the outcome. It could also be like your future that's coming up. And it's more or less like more of an immediate future. Okay, Aries? So let's flip the card over. And you have the Devil, okay? Aries, you definitely are giving something up and you're working really, really hard to be successful at whatever it is that you're giving up, okay? And, you know, the more I look at this and the more I talk about it and the more positions of the cards that I pull apart, it really is showing me that you have made a decision to move forward with something, okay? Because you recognize that it is not beneficial to you. The Devil is about addiction. It is about doing things that are not good for you. It is about being in a state of mind that keeps you trapped and bound and where you have no control. And in your future, it shows that the Devil is appearing and it's telling you that it's saying, I'm moving away from this. And it looks like you have nothing but success. I am going to pull one more card. Now, it's always very, you know, you don't want to see the Devil card, but sometimes the Devil card is the card that tells you, you acknowledge this, move on. So I see nothing but that here for you, Aries. And your clarifier card is the Fool, which is a fresh beginning, a new start. Aries, whatever it is that you are working hard to get away from, to change, the work that you've put in, you are going to come out as not the fool, like a foolish person, but a clean, mentally very safe, very innocent, very, maybe innocent's not the word, but you're coming out of things with a fresh perspective, okay? You are going to start over. Whatever it is that you're working, whether it's love, whether it's maybe you're trying to give up an addiction, Aries. That could be, I mean, this totally supports maybe trying to give up an addiction, give up a relationship that's no good, maybe an abusive relationship, an abusive where you're being manipulated and it's just not working for you. Maybe it's a job that you're working toward, okay? Maybe there are some people that you've recognized that you need to leave behind for whatever reason. The Fool is not a bad card. It is a card of freshness, of starting new, and starting with mental clarity. Like, you have no demons. The Fool has no demons. Okay? All that is left behind. So Aries, looks like for the month of July 2020, you are giving up something that is not serving you, something that has no purpose in your life. And the great thing about it is that you recognized it. You put the work in, and you're going to be rewarded. You will be triumphant, Aries. Okay? So this is going to be a great month for you, Aries. Please comment down below if any of this resonates with you, if it comes true. I would love to hear, Aries, how it went for you. Okay? If this does not resonate with you, I apologize. Maybe next time. You know, it can't resonate with every single Aries out there. I would love it, though, if you can give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, maybe subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that, Aries. Thank you for coming to see me. And again, I apologize this is so late. And I will see you later, Aries. Thanks for visiting Miami Star Tarot. Thank you.